and please remain on the promenade side of all railings during the show. Thank you for your cooperation. Get ready, because tonight's performance of Epcot Forever will begin in just 30 minutes.
We call it Epcot.
Is at the heart of our creation.
EPCOT.
Right at the start of everything that's new.
Experimental, prototype, community of tomorrow.
One little spark lights up for you.
Welcome to the future, or should I say, your future.
If we can dream it, then we can do it. Yes, we
can. Here we go, through the universe of energy. Feel it glow, see it glow. It's the universe of energy. The universe of energy.
May peace go with you forever and ever as you celebrate the future hand in hand. The dreams we dream, the hopes inside us, ignite the path we take to guide us.
And hand in hand, the future is unfurled from just one smile. A whole new
Epcot is and will always be in a state of becoming. It will never cease to be a living blueprint of the future.
For joining us for Epcot Forever. As you take your next steps into the future, we hope you'll continue exploring, creating, and discovering wherever you go. Remember, it only takes one little spark of inspiration to unlock the possibilities of tomorrow. From all of us here at Epcot, we wish you a wonderful evening and a safe journey home. Thank you and good night.
All right, now comes the next part. So, review. Epcot Forever. Would you like to go first?
Sure. A little disappointing. It's really hard to watch a show that would, in all honesty, be pretty mediocre on its own, come directly after Illuminations. And while there were some parts of it that I liked, there were parts that I actively didn't like and parts that I forgot almost immediately after they happened. Until you reminded me of it. And I was like, oh wait, yeah, that was there, wasn't it? Yeah. The kites were cool, there were kites. They were a little distracting because one of them landed in the water. That's how they switched kites. They would just sort of let them land in the water, and one of them landed right in front of us.
And there's a little green light on it that's just shining.
Yeah, and the guys on the water skis, I think Jake pointed this out to me. It was a little distracting because they had these red lights on their heads. And
you got loud jet skis like zooming past you. So you're trying to look at the kites, but...
it helped that we were right next to a speaker, so I couldn't really hear the jet skis. But yeah, like I said, there were some parts of it that I did really like. As a whole, though, I'd probably skip it next time I go.
Skip it?
Skip it. I think it's worth seeing it once, but now that we've seen it,
I'll give you my review. I got similar like ideas to your review. It's basically the same. Skip it. I mean, you can see it once, but after you see it once, it's the music was good. I mean, it's old Epcot music, but they didn't even tap even close to the best songs that Epcot ever had. Not even close. You didn't put the entrance melody. You didn't even nod Illuminations in there a little bit, which, you know, is kind of
Tapestry. It's kind of insulting, honestly.
Yeah. And then they did do the Tapestry of Nations, but
briefly.
Very briefly. That was the best part of the show.
It was.
Soren was in there, which was a very good part of the show, just for a split second. And I think that the show got a little bit better as it went on. Things got a little bit more picked up, but it was very one at a time. The whole first 5 minutes of the show, to me, felt like a community's 4th of July fireworks, where they're just shooting up random fireworks that they have just stocked away. And then when they shoot that type of firework off, they just shoot all of that type of firework off. They don't mix it up at all.
Yeah, it was.
They just one at a time. That's all it is.
It wasn't until the second half that they even started to mix.
Started using the lights with the fireworks and all that stuff. I mean, I understand you can't use the fireworks really with the kites, but you don't have any fountains.
When they started lighting up
fireworks
while those jet skis were out on the water.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It was way too one at a time. There was not a whole lot going on all at once. And yeah, it was just it was okay. I mean, we like the merchandise.
Yeah.
The merchandise is cool.
I got a thermos. Jake got a shirt.
Yeah.
I love my thermos.
And yeah, I think it's great. And I think Disney's excuse will be that it's a temporary show, but Disney and temporary could mean anything. That could mean
doesn't feel temporary.
That could mean 2 years. That could mean 5 years.
Yeah.
If they have complications like they did with Rivers of Light, who knows how long that could be.
Oh yeah.
And we all know that we're afraid for what's going to come after this show because, you know, they had to stick in that, you know, it's all Epcot music, and then boom, Aladdin music.
And it was very jarring.
Why?
Too. Like you're watching it, and you know, towards the second segment, you're kind of getting into it, and then at the very end, it's just like Aladdin. And when you get to the end of it, you're just sort of left with this feeling of like the IP's coming, isn't it?
Yep. I think it is.
It's gonna bulldoze. And we also had Walt in here saying what Epcot was supposed to be, but then they finished it up with a whole new world, and it's sort of like them saying, get ready. It's all gonna change.
Yeah.
Everything you love, It's gonna be new, and it's gonna be IPs, and
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So that's our review for Epcot Forever. We don't want to say we hate it. We
Definitely don't
This is
hate
tough because it's coming right after Illumination, so it's tough to say.
And we both really, really
yeah.
loved Illumination.
The music was good.
Yes.
For the most part, and I liked a lot of different pieces of it. I just didn't like it as a whole. I didn't really care for the fireworks aspect of it. I thought the fireworks were underwhelming. The music was way better than the fireworks. So it was okay if you're a big Epcot fan. If you come down a lot, definitely at least watch it once, I would say. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd say
Check
watch
it
it
out.
once.
Check it out once.
See it. Hear some of that old music.
Yeah, form your own opinions, and then if you have the same opinions as us, we would say if we feel like doing something else, we're not going to go out of our way to watch it. We sat for 2.5 hours to see it this night, and we felt like we probably wouldn't wait more than a half hour or more to see it.
Because we sat down, we scouted out a spot.
Just like we do for Illuminations,
Like we did for Illuminations, and for what we did for Wishes, and what we do for Happily Ever After, and we fast passed Fantasmic, but this it's just not worth it.
If we feel like we'd rather do something else, we'd probably just skip it.
Like if we were doing something and we realized, oh crap, it's 9:30, we'd probably just be like, no, let's walk past it.
Yeah, we wouldn't do that with Illuminations. We'd make a point to see it.
Oh yeah, we knew what time it started, always.
Yep.
We, right when we get there, we would be kind of looking at different spots to see, where we should sit down, but with this.
Yep. Alright guys, well thanks for watching this review video, and we will see you very soon with the vlogs.